Excellent. So your left palm moving up. Exhale, left palm down. Left palm is on the abdomen. As you lie in your Shavasana pose, now take your awareness to your chest breathing, thoracic breathing. This time as you inhale, move the chest up, 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 up. Exaggerate it. And as you exhale, the chest goes back down, 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 down. Inhale, thoracic breathing. Chest moves up, up, and out. Exhale. Slowly, the chest sinks back down. Continue at your pace. Thoracic breathing. The middle lobes of the lungs. Your pace now. After the next exhalation, the right hand on the chest sinks down. We're going to create a wave. We're going to breathe first into the abdomen, your left hand, and then you'll pull the navel back down. Then you'll raise into the thoracic. Move with me. Initially, as you inhale, lift your navel up. Pull the navel back down. Keep inhaling, expand the chest up, up, up. Exhale, the chest goes down. Inhale slowly. Initially, your navel rises up, up, up. Pull the navel back down. Now keep inhaling. Expand the chest up, up, up. Exhale, chest down. Continue at your pace, creating this beautiful wave, filling and emptying the lower lobes and the middle lobes of the lungs. After the next exhalation, give up the practice, breath to normal. Take your arms by the side as if you're in your Shavasana pose. Your mind already grasped the technique. This time, we're going to move into the thoracic breathing, chest breathing, and clavicle breathing. Inhale, slowly move your chest up, 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 up. When you can't put any more air in the chest, lift your shoulders slightly up towards your ears. You'll be able to breathe in a bit more air, clavicle breathing. Exhale, the shoulders fall away from the ears, chest down. Inhale slowly, the chest moves up, up. Then move your shoulders a little bit up towards the ears, like Jalandhar Bandh, get a bit more air. Exhale slowly, shoulders fall away from the ears. Continue at your pace, thoracic and clavicle breathing now. After the next exhalation, return the breath to normal breathing. Relax the rib cage. Witness your mind space, center of the eyebrows. We'll move into the yogic breath. The yogic breath is utilizing the 3 lobes of the lungs to breathe: lower lobes, middle lobes, upper lobes. The first 50% of the air will move into the abdomen. You'll pull the navel back down, then you'll move into thoracic breathing, and then clavicle breathing. Exhaling from the clavicle, chest, abdomen. Move with me, my pace. Initially, as you inhale, lift your navel up, up, up. Pull the navel back down. Keep inhaling, expand the rib cage, up, up, up. Then move your shoulders up gently, get a bit more air in the clavicle. Exhale slowly, shoulders fall away from the ears, chest down, navel down. Continue at your pace for the next minute. Yogic breath, using the full range of the lungs to breathe. After the next exhalation, return the breath to normal breathing. And once again, just witness the center of your eyebrows, witness your mind, non-judgmentally. Now we understand knowledge theoretically. When we inhale, the whole body is breathing. When we exhale, the whole body is breathing. Let's put this into realized knowledge. I want you to witness what's taking place with your fingers, your toes, your head when you exhale as much as you can. And witness them again when you inhale. Take a nice breath. Exhale slowly and exaggerate, pushing your navel down, down, down. Try and empty as much air as you can out of your body. Empty the lungs, empty the lungs, empty the lungs. Take it to a nice extreme and feel what's happening to your fingers and toes as you exhale, exhale, exhale. And as you inhale, slowly see how the whole fingers and toes changing as you expand. Inhale, inhale. Exhale slowly, extremely. Empty as much air as you can out of the lungs. And as you do it, witness what's taking place with your toes, your fingers, your head. Empty, empty, empty. Try and push the navel to the spine. And as you inhale, see how your whole body changes. Continue at your pace for the next minute. body breathing, recognizing what's taking place, how your body changes when you inhale and exhale. After the next exhalation, bring your breath back to normal breathing. Gaze into the center of the eyebrow. Very good. Let's move the toes and fingers. Bend the left knee. Right arm over the head slowly. Roll over onto the right side. Left palm on the abdomen. The use of the left palm push up to seated posture. Good. Open the eyelids back to this dimension. So, Harold G, can you differentiate the abdomen, the chest, and the clavicle?
Yes, I can.
And you can do the yogic breath?
Yes.
Yeah. And how the last part, when you exhale, did you see your body change?
Yes. But the thing is, as a I also free dive once in a while. And I've been trying a new technique,
Yeah.
right? Where you hold the breath outside, go down for less work to go down.
Yes.
And last time I free dive was 2021.
Yeah.
And I noticed it's impossible to stay down there when holding the breath outside. Like
yes.
you dying for another breath.
Yes.
While practicing this, I noticed my exhales had extended.
You can go longer.
Yes. So my question is, which practice can I use to extend the time on Shunyak?
So on Shunya, after Kapalabhati, you do Kapalabhati, then you do a Kumbhak first, hold, let it go, bring the breath back to normal, then empty lung. Because through Kapalabhati, you're ventilating the alveoli. And then when you keep the air out, you'll be able to keep the air out longer and longer and longer and longer.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. I used to free dive, but I'm not professionally trained. Cousin Billy's, you're just with fishermen, right? So growing up, okay, hold your breath and let's go under. And that's how my lungs got stronger and stronger and stronger. Well, I was young, 12, 13, you do some weird things. But I'm not professionally trained, but I used to go, we would go like maybe, I reach like 55, 60 meters down with one breath, There are some fishermen who could go longer, right? They were grown men. My lungs was just developing, but yeah. Cool. Nisha, can you do the the three lobes?
Because I'm sitting at an incline.
Yeah. Is this was difficult?
Yeah. Like to do the proper space. Like you have.
This needed space. Now, how the last piece asks you to just empty the lungs as much as you can.
That was
And you can feel your body move, right? Your fingers, everything.
like energy going into my fingers and I'm breathing in.
And then as you inhale, oh, they relax again. So yes, that's telling you, I just want you to develop that. When you breathe in, it's your whole body moving, not just the thoracic region. That's the goal of that practice is, oh, wow, my whole body is breathing. Good, thank you. Gabby, can you differentiate the abdomen, chest, thoracic?
Yeah, pretty well. I could make like the difference. And the tip with the shoulders to your
Yeah.
ears, it was very helpful to feel the
Upper lobes.
breathing. Yeah, the upper lobes. Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, because we can, and that's what the free divers do, right? And then what is it called? Is it called pucking or something like that? There's a phrase for it. So they're filling their upper lobes. They already have a lot in the abdomen. Then they got to put more in the thoracic. Then they put more in the clavicle. That way they have more prana. So they can still survive, even they're down there for a minute, minute and a half, 2, 3 minutes, whatever. Good. And then when I ask you to empty the lungs as much as you can you feel your body changing?
Yeah. Whenever the breathing was coming, I felt like a flower blossoming through the whole body, like the whole structures were alive again.
Yes.
Pretty deep. Mhm.
And as you exhale, as much you see, everything is moving, right? It's fascinating. Like, wow, my whole body is breathing, depending on it.
And I don't know if it should be normal, but I felt like a change of the temperature of my body.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
it's a lot cooler now.
Yes. Because you're emptying out more prana, less so your body gets cooler, cooler, cooler. When you inhale, it gets warmer, warmer, warmer. Good. Thank you. Anna, can you do the differentiate the lower, middle, upper?
Yes, I would say on inhale, it's easier than on exhale. In exhale, I feel like it goes in one go.
One. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's there that you'll get it. Oh, lower, then chest, then abdomen. But it feels like it's just one thing, right?
Yeah, it feels like this.
Yeah. And how emptying the lungs as much as you can. Could you see your body changing?
Yeah, it's the same. I feel like it's like fingers, toes, they start to be like cold and empty somehow. I don't know how to explain, like also like they become like thinner, and then I feel like then the prana comes back and starts to be like warmer, and like it grows also inside.
Yeah. Yes. It's a far out thing when you understand it. Oh, wow. When I inhale, my whole body from fingers to toes are expanding. When I exhale, they're contracting. Yes. So we're going to continue with some supine practices. The next practice we're going to do is the diver's breath. Since we have a free diver with us, we'll do the diver's breath. It's all in the manual, all the techniques I'm showing you. So when a diver is diving, what do? They take the hands over their head and then they point their toes. Yes. So, you know, like the Olympic divers, right there. Then they go up before they dive. So you're going to do the same thing now. Let's get into your pose. So Nisha, you can do it exactly where you are. We just have to point the toes and stretch the fingers. Inhale and you'll expand. Exhale and contract. Yes, so everyone else can get back on the floor. You can do yours right where you are, Anisha. Yeah. So I think gotta make sure your hands can go like this. Yes. Yeah, but you're on the floor, Shavasana pose. Divers pose, yeah. Yep. Good. So taking the arms over the head onto the floor, pointing the toes downwards. Inhale slowly, stretch your toes down, stretch your fingers up. Exhale slowly, your legs come back in, your shoulders come back in, your hips come back in. Inhale slowly, feel your shoulder joints almost separating. Feel your hips, your hip joints, the ball joints separating. Toes down. Exhale, the joints come back in to the sockets. Inhale slowly, stretch down, get as tall as you can. Stretch up with the fingers, down at the toes, tall. And as you exhale, your joints come back in. Continue at your pace for the next minute. You're breathing slowly in, and as you breathe slowly in, your joints are almost separating, fingers up, toes down. And as you exhale slowly, the joints come back in, you get shorter. Excellent. After the next exhalation, the legs come back in, the shoulders come back in. Bring the palms back to your side like regular Shavasana pose. And just contemplate what you experienced just now with the eyelids closed. Very good. Now come up slowly, bend the left knee, roll over, back to this place. Right arm as your pillow, and then slowly with the left palm, push up. seated posture. Good. Okay, Anna, how was your experience with that? Can you feel like your joints separating?
I'm not sure, but to be honest, it's very, very nice feeling. But I'm not sure that I experienced everything I should. But it feels nice, yes.
Yes, it's a beautiful stretch, right?
Yeah.
Stretch the body like this, right? The prana is moving, and then we get taller, and then we get shorter, taller, shorter. I always imagine like my ball joint, the shoulder, like almost separating, right? It's coming like this, then goes back in. For the shoulder joint and for the hip joint. Good. How was that, Gabi?
It was good. I felt the stretch, but I don't know. I think I didn't feel like the breath going deeper, like expanding a little more. I felt more the stretching part
Yeah.
that the deep breathing.
Yes, that's good. That's what I want. I want you to feel extension. When you're stretching, this is when you're doing any yoga pose. If you're going to stretch, as you inhale, you'll be able to go further. Why? Fresh prana is in there. Even if you hold, say, a pose like Paschimottanasana, or you're holding a seated triangle, right? If your forehead is on the floor, it looks like you're not, no, you're still doing this. Because as you breathe, your body is doing this. Coming back in, right? Good, thank you. Nisha, how was that?
I felt very refreshed because of the stretch. I did feel it more in my chest and a little in my abdomen.
Yeah.
Also, my hands are aching because I had to sit.
I know. Yes, this is, we'll see. I'm going to show you a technique tomorrow, which is on the floor too. It knocks, it's like you did 500 asanas. By the end, but it's only like 3-4 minutes of breathing practice. We'll do that little tomorrow. We'll introduce it on the ground, just like that. But you feel like, whoa, like you got a deep massage where your body just. Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Harold G.
Yes, so I definitely felt the whole body expanding. And one thing, since I'm kind of sore in the muscles, you could really feel what's moving, you know. So the shoulders really extending out. I could really feel it.
Yeah. Good, excellent. So now we're going to do another variation, but this time you're going to try and make your body as big as possible. So how do we do that? When in snow time, when it's snow, what do kids do in the snow? You did it as a child when you got in the snow. Yeah, so you do that. What's the name for it?
Snow angel.
Snow angel. Good. So we're going to do snow angel now, but no snow on your floor or on the chair. So you're going to get your arms. First, we're going to do the arms like as wide as you can this way, and the legs as wide as you can. So find a part on the floor. Nisha, you might be able to just do the arms, yes? If they get tired, relax them and take them out because you're not on the floor, right? That's normal. Good. Let's go. You're back on the floor, but this time you're making a beautiful X with your body. Good. So as you lie, hands shoulder height, imagine your fingers are trying to touch the walls on the side. Your head is trying to touch the wall at the top. Your feet are trying to touch the walls on the side. So you're gonna take the legs a little wider as well. Good. And now let's, as you inhale slowly, try and touch your wall with the fingers, try and touch the toes with the fingers, try and touch the head with the head, the wall at the head. As you exhale slowly, your body shrinks, come back in. Inhale, point your toes, try and touch the wall at the toes, fingers at the wall. Exhale slowly, they come back in. Your pace, continue for the next minute. Inhale, stretch the arms, take the legs a little wider. Exhale, they come back in. Your pace for the next minute. Breathe in with the body. And get as big as possible as you inhale. As you exhale, you retract to the same size of the normal body. After the next exhalation, now see if you can make your body into an X. So find your arms and legs, they're making an X. Right arm crosses over at your left leg. Left arm crosses over at your right leg. And when you have that X with the body, you're not going to move the limbs, only your hip joints and your shoulder joints as you stretch the fingers and toes this time. Inhale slowly. So you stretch pull the hip joints out, shoulder joints out. Exhale, they contract in. Inhale, your fingers are stretching out. Stretch from the fingers to your shoulder, toes to your hips. Exhale, getting smaller. Your pace now. Imagine you have a rope on one wrist, next wrist, a rope on one ankle, next ankle, and they're pulling you apart. You inhale. As you exhale, the rope slackens back in. Now gaze into the center of the eyebrows. Become grateful for your 2 nostrils. Grateful for the throat. Grateful for the trachea. Grateful for the right bronchiole. The right alveoles, the grapes-like looking sacs. Grateful for the capillaries wrapping around the alveoles. Grateful for the left bronchiole. The alveoli, the air sacs. The capillaries wrapping around the air sacs. Grateful for your largest organ, your skin. As we breathe through the pores of the skin in and out. Grateful for the entire rib cage, breastbone, backbone, clavicle, ribs that protects the organs. Grateful for the intercostal muscles, the diaphragm. Imagine you can see the entire respiratory tract simultaneously, from the nose to the diaphragm, the 2 lungs, everything, trachea, bronchos. Try and picture it. Grateful for the respiratory tract. Bring the life force back into the physical body slowly. Move the fingers and toes slowly. Bend the left knee slowly. Left sole of the foot is on the floor. Roll over onto the right side. With the eyelids closed, just take a few seconds of the wisdom you gained today from just moving the lungs with the breath. Recognizing your whole body is breathing in and out. The whole body shifts. Recognizing you take roughly around 21,600 breaths in a day. Recognizing you're breathing through 1 nostril, more dominant than the other. Recognizing the incoming breath is slightly cooler, outgoing breath slightly warmer. Recognizing this breath is the backdrop to your life. Mentally repeat, I love my breath. The use of the left palm, push up off the floor, come up into seated posture. Welcome back to this dimension. Adi, that's it. Okay, Gabi, how was your experience with that one?
Pretty good. This time I felt I was breathing to my palms
Yes,
and through my feet.
as well. You feel the prana moving through the
Yeah, like
across.
very strong. Yeah.
Yes, good. And you can So that was and then when we switch it from this, when you switch it to the X, you felt it there as well?
Yeah, stronger. Yeah.
Good. And then you can become grateful for the whole respiratory tract.
Yeah, it was a good visualization and a sweet reminder that we take for granted that our ability to breathe, and only when we are sick or when we see another person struggling with breathing,
Yeah.
we are grateful, but we can do it right now by
Yeah.
experience these exercises.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you, Robert.
Anna, how was your experience with this one?
It feels good, but it feels like a workout.
More calm. That's beautiful.
Yes, but not sure. Also, I got all the elements, so I would
Don't
like
worry.
to.
I understand. So as you breathe, you're going to try and stretch out then.
Yeah.
And then when you breathe, you should feel relaxed, peaceful.
Also, I have a question. Like when you do this, you should also because you are working with your legs, let's say, and hands and arms, but also you are working with your core somehow.
Yes, your whole rib cage, your whole core, the whole
and
body breathing. Yeah.
so it feels like you need to kind of activate your glutes and kind of also
Yes.
if you do this, you should kind of really
Yes.
be very strong, let's say.
You don't have
Activate
to
all
be too
muscles.
strong. Not too strong.
And then kind of relax it all. Something like this, right?
Yes, and then
Okay.
relax. Good. Thank you. Harold G.
Yes, similar to Gabby, I was feeling all the prana moving to my fingertips, especially it started tingling.
The tingle comes in, you feel it moving, right? Now, even when you switched off the intellect, it's still taking place. So now what we're doing, we're reconnecting, wow. When you start to feel prana, it's like, wow, it's no longer theory. It is experience. And that's what we want, right? Good. And it looked like Nisha said, she's having that, because of the knee, she's having difficult time sleeping. So these practices, hello, Nisha. That might not work. Let me take off my sound. Hello, Nisha. Welcome back to this world. So now you can't tell me you're not getting enough sleep now. Good, that's good. I almost left you there, but I was thinking the neck might be straining, so I just thought. But you went into relaxation with it. What was the last thing you remembered? Good.
Right.
So enjoy the sleep. So if you're having difficulty sleeping, just listen to this recording. But make sure you put a pillow under there.
Yeah, I can feel it here now. I remember telling myself, oh, my brain waves are dropping.
Good. Excellent. It's beautiful. Where you're living, Gabi, is there a temple nearby? How far is the temple?
Well, actually, ISKCON Temple is in Guayaquil from 7 hours from here.
Oh, wow.
Temples in Quito they're not having regular programs. So
Okay.
my main association is online. And whenever I get to travel to New York, we're students.
Good. So you do the wisdom of the sages and everything, yeah.
Yeah, I do wisdom of the sages in the mornings, and then I lead a sage group on the
Good.
weekends.
Okay.
And during the week I teach, so my main association is online.
Good, good, good. Wonderful. Thank you. Anna, are you going to the temple in Zurich?
Yes, I was there almost all weekends and even more, but yeah, somehow I got too much of association, so now I'm just taking short break and yeah.
Good, good. Um, and what's his name? I know it was passing through. Did he go there this year already? The curtain leader,
Madhava.
Madhava. Did he pass through again?
Not really. I think like he's now in Amsterdam. I know that. Then maybe it's for Janmashtami he will be around.
Okay.
But he's traveling all over the world, so
Yeah.
very difficult to catch
Yeah,
him here.
I met him in New York at Theatre this year.
Yeah.
The last time I saw him. Good. And Nisha, well, you can't move as much, but how often did you used to get to the back to center when you were doing the training every day? Good, good. So when will you recover to maybe walk around? How long is the recovery time?
Minimum 6 weeks. So maybe I'm hoping by end of August I can walk outside with the crutches.
Yeah.
Like in the house.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
So well, okay. Recovery time, healing time. Good. And Harold G, when was the last time you were at Ratayatra, right?
Yes, at the festival, yes.
And I missed you because I was there.
Yeah.
I met Gabi there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
wow. We were all in the same place. Isn't that
Yeah.
crazy?
Yeah. And I should be back in New York. I'm coming to New York in September, the third week of September.
Okay.
I'm doing a few master classes and I'm launching my book as well. So
Yes, congratulations.
I remember like 25 years ago, one client in Hong Kong, elderly lady, like maybe she was in her sixties. She started coming to my classes. She said, Yogi Chiru, do you have a book on meditation? I'm like, I'm not qualified to write a book. No, no, no. 30 years later, it's finally coming out. So, and it's an introductory book for people who are just starting meditation. I didn't use any Sanskrit terms it's really for a beginner, right? Actually, Anna is translating it in Russian.
Yeah, still translating it into Russian.
Yeah.
But you got your other versions like in French, Italian, and all
Yeah,
the.
so Indonesian is complete, Filipino is complete, Chinese is complete, Japanese is complete, French is halfway, um, Spanish is almost finished.
Italian,
I
Krishangi.
haven't heard about Krishangi, so Krishangi is working on it. I haven't heard from her in a while, but I'll touch base with her.
Hindi, Malayalam, Bengali, Tamil.
None of those.
Hey.
If you want to do it, great. That's how I did. Because it's everywhere where I went and teach, I had clients in Japan, they translate it. I have clients everywhere I went when I was in my 20s, right? Every time I taught, I had a translator. So I just reach out to those translators because they are good at English and the language. So I just had them translated the book for me. So that's why it's in that many languages.
I'm happy to get it done. So many.
Tamil? Tamil is the largest speaking language in India.
I can't. I speak Tamil, but my
Right.
translation is not good. But my father can. So my father's retired, so I can definitely give him a project.
Okay, I'll send it to you, and then you can read it first. I mean, you can pass it to him, and then see if he. Yeah, what a lot of people did. They use is it Google Translation?
Google Translate, yeah.
Yeah, so that's their first, then they go back in and edit it out, edit it out, edit it out till it becomes more, understand what the meaning is all about. If you do word for word, it's too long. It's amazing, right? Prabhupada had all his books translated before Google Translation, and they were done word for word. Like, man, hats off to the BBT, who those translators, because that's so tedious, right? Like, okay, and then you have to make sure you keep the meaning, and you can, but now with Google, you can do it in a quart, like 3/4. You can do it from shrink it that time that you need to do it in. Yeah, also I had it in it's in Turkish. Bashak is doing it in Turkish. And then I have a friend from my friend in Kenya, so Swahili. So yeah, just see where it goes. Just having fun with it. Bring relaxation to people's mind. Bring concentration to people's mind. Helping them to come to the mode of goodness first, right? I left out all because, like I said, there's some countries like say Indonesia, right? It's a Muslim country. It's amazing. I go there and they have on their Muslim mat and they're doing sun salutation in there, right? And then after we finish the first, they put on their robes and then their face Mecca and they do their prayers and then they come back, take that off, back in yoga attire. So as I wrote it, I was just thinking how to keep it neutral, give the essence, but leave out Sanskrit, but the essence is there, right? That how to make your mind your best friend. So, and then later on, I'll write one more esoteric. We've got just, what is he saying? But no, this is our meditation, mental hygiene, 101 for my vision was for anyone can pick it up and get inspired to want to clean their mind, brush their mind. So, yeah. Anyway, it's been a beautiful day. We'll end here today. Tomorrow. So you have one simple assignment. What is that assignment?
Ask your 2 friends.
2 people. One is a yoga teacher and one is someone who doesn't practice. How many breaths they have in a day. And then enlighten them with the right number. Show them how you got to that number. 15 per breath, 900 per hour, 21,000. Wow. And then it helps them to grow to, you'll see, like, it's like the light bulb goes off, right? Amazing. I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow, same time, same place. Haribol, Hariom. Thank you. Thank you, Gabay. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Harold. Thank you, Nisha.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
bro. Haribo.
Hari Hari.
All everyone.